We open on a seemingly pleasant scene, people laughing, glasses clinking, a warm summer evening, but something isn't quite right. The music starts to turn a little darker, a little more ominous. We zoom in on a face in the crowd, a smile plastered on, but behind the eyes, a chill. Ever wondered how to spot the red flags in your relationships? You know, those gut feelings that something's just not right? We're gonna dig deep today, folks. We're going to uncover the 5 signs to identify a dangerous person in your life. Now, who doesn't love a charmer? They sweep you off your feet, make you feel like the only person in the room. But let me tell you something, folks. Sometimes the most dangerous individuals are masters of charm. It's how they disarm you, how they lower your defenses. You start questioning your instincts, thinking, he's just so attentive, so complimentary. Maybe I was wrong to feel uneasy. But here's the thing, your gut is rarely wrong. If someone seems too good to be true, they probably are. Don't ignore those red flags, those whispers in the back of your mind. Trust your instincts. Manipulative charm is about control. It's about using flattery and attention as tools to get what they want. Pay attention to how they react when they don't get their way. Empathy, folks, it's the bedrock of any healthy relationship. It's the ability to step into someone else's shoes, to understand and share their feelings. And let me tell you, when it's missing, that's a big, loud alarm bell. A dangerous person, they lack this fundamental capacity for empathy. They are incapable of truly understanding or caring about how their actions impact you. You pour your heart out, and it's met with indifference, even amusement. We're going to bring in Dr. X, a leading psychologist specializing in toxic relationships. Dr. X, tell us, why is this lack of empathy such a red flag? Cut to footage of Dr. X. A lack of empathy is a hallmark of narcissistic and sociopathic personalities, Dr. X explains. These individuals are primarily concerned with their own needs and desires. They see others as objects to be manipulated, not as human beings with their own thoughts and feelings. Cut back to WiseAristo. You see, folks, this lack of empathy creates an imbalance of power in the relationship. They take without ever truly giving back. It's emotional vampirism at its finest. Chapter 3. The Chains of Control. Now, control, it can be subtle, insidious even. It often starts small, seemingly insignificant demands. Don't wear that dress, it's too revealing. Why are you friends with her? She's a bad influence. Before you know it, you're walking on eggshells, constantly censoring yourself, afraid to trigger their displeasure. 75% of victims of domestic abuse report experiencing controlling behavior from their partners. Control is about power. It's about eroding your sense of self, your independence, until you become a shadow of who you once were. They isolate you from friends and family, monitor your every move, make you financially dependent. And why? Because the more they control you, the less likely you are to leave. Chapter 4. Living on the Edge, Unpredictability. Imagine living with a volcano, never knowing when it might erupt. That's what it's like being with someone who is dangerously unpredictable. One minute they're showering you with affection, the next they're exploding in rage over the smallest perceived slight. This constant state of uncertainty puts you on edge, keeps you walking on eggshells. You never know what version of them you're going to get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. It's emotionally exhausting, folks, living under the tyranny of their shifting moods. It wears you down, chips away at your self-esteem, leaves you feeling anxious and depleted. And here's the kicker, they often blame their outbursts on you. You made me do it, they'll say. If you hadn't said that, I wouldn't have gotten angry. But let's be clear, you are not responsible for their behavior. Chapter 5. The Blame Game, Evading Responsibility. Now, accountability, it's a powerful thing. It means owning your actions, taking responsibility for your choices. But dangerous individuals, they shy away from accountability like it's the plague. They are masters of deflection, always finding someone or something else to blame for their mistakes. It's never their fault, you see. It's your fault, their boss's fault, the traffic's fault. They spin elaborate webs of excuses, leaving you questioning your own sanity. Are you sure that's what happened? They'll ask, their voice dripping with feigned concern. Maybe you're remembering it wrong. This lack of accountability is incredibly damaging. It prevents any real change or growth. Breaking free. We see images now, not of fear and manipulation, but of strength and resilience. Individuals breaking free from chains, faces lifted to the sun, the first tentative smiles of healing. Recognizing these red flags, folks, it's the first step towards taking back your power. You deserve to be in relationships where you feel safe, respected, and loved. Never settle for anything less. So, hit that subscribe button, share this with your friends, and stay tuned for more videos that empower you to live your best life. Thank you for watching, and remember, you deserve to feel safe and valued in every relationship.